I didn't expect someone as famous as you to be here. Please tell me you're here to help. I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape. I need someone to talk to a few. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson. Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and... Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop. I want you to speak with him.
Hey.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, I've come across numerous... I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm op. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear... I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the Rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do. Bye.
Hello.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this. Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure. Well, when there's trouble we're also responsible for keeping the borders of the NCR secure. Ma'am.
Hey, this post isn't some... All right, she radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was... Just the usual. Legion scouts tried... Don't get killed out there. Patrolling. If you're here to sell something... No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes. You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. We're not gonna die of thirst. It's not my call to make. Alright. I keep getting deliveries of ammunition for some reason. I don't mind target practice. Alright. Careful out there.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
What brings you to Ranger Station Bravo? You're not stationed here, but your rep with the NCR speaks for itself. It's mostly rifle rounds, but I'll throw in a few boxes of pistol ammo. I really shouldn't be doing this for you. But there's no way we're gonna use all... Yep.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time. Oh, well, yeah. I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. It, didn't go so well. They also said, watch out for Great Khans.
Evening.
Be careful they don't charge us any tolls.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into... Simple enough to change? I doubt the Legion's listening in on us. Not that... Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty. When it happens enough times, they sense... I'm in no rush to give the supply... See you around.
Hey there.
I don't remember getting informed about any new transfers to this post. The Legion's got a major crossing point. You know, McCarran would send us some more... The Legion's been sending raiding parties across the river in large... Carry on.
I wonder what the hell a civilian is. What, again? Didn't I just... Yeah.
Welcome back. Glad to hear it. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, we've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who... Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some... Echo has been reporting heavy Legion act. Thank you, and good luck. Bye.
Morning. Patrol. No sudden moves and you and I will do all right. What do you want? No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but that patrol was wiped out by its own See you around.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for it. This is a military outpost. Why are you here? High casualties? We've had... Any injury, illness, or death gets raised. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the report. There are other ranger posts around. Do a fucking head count then. Rhea's got... So...
No run-ins with the Great Khans, I hope. They've been more restless than usual. You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained, deaf. If someone is saying I filed that report... Be careful.
Hello?
Bad guys won't.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon. I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and Bye.
Evening. Morning.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water. Just like... But the Mojave has a way of burning decent people. I didn't realize you were in such a hurry. I guess... Interesting that she would wrangle... But I suppose you're in the right place. I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Heck, I get confused, and That's not to say Reyes is wrong for... Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers. And different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted. It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers... Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain, and then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data. Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning them. Sure. Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's... Don't worry. Not much...
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers... This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down out... Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at... He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up, and they'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctions. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that. It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop, people back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, it's been so many years that... And even if we hold this dam, patrol the whole length of the colony, creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd go... First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's route. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signed. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them. I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me... Now, I trust we're done discussing this.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a new... We won't go quietly. The Legion can.
Hey, what did Chief Hanlon have to... The Chief? But he's a legend. I guess if he's got a plan behind...
I didn't expect someone as famous as you here. So, the Major has you running errands for him. The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies. You can help by finding the troop. I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios. Of course it's dangerous. Damn Legion raiding... Hell, my men probably got ambushed by her. What do you want? I don't have any supplies to spare, but I got... Another satisfied customer. Uh-huh.
What is it? Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your pip. Later.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey. You're just in time for your ass whipping. kick this in gear.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't get many... I take it my men weren't dead. Thanks for finding these.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help. I heard. The extra supplies will help with all the Legion raids. I want you to check in with Dr. Rich.